Hello. Hi. So, my internet went out. Hopefully everyone's back. I guess everyone might have left. I don't know if anyone's still here, but my internet went out. Let me get the captions working again. Do. Okay. Excuse me, everything went? Yeah. The internet went out. My internet just decided to kick off. And, yeah. So, we should be back on both YouTube and on Twitch. I apologize. I don't know what happened. I just decided to call it quits. Didn't really miss much. We got, I don't know when it kicked off, but we got a wheel for the water, and I'm trying to figure out where to use it. That's all we're doing, so we're gonna continue. We're trying to get this...
Something's glistening in the sink.
Trying to get that out of the sink. We're still being chased by this goober. And we have a videotape. And that's it. There's nothing in here. So seems very frustrating. It's not that it's frustrating, it's just not good. Like the combat is not very good. This guy chasing us constantly while we're trying to like figure out where things go is not helpful. Like, I don't even know if he can come in here. If he can, we're just kind of screwed. Okay, doesn't look like he can come in here. Like, it's like I'm trying to figure out where things go, but I can't do that when I'm constantly being chased, so I'm having to, like, look around real quick and then run off, and then look around real quick and run off. So I'm not able to explore where puzzles are. The overall story is not very interesting either. It is nondescript cult is following demon that quote unquote devours children to not take over the world because reason, and we have to save our daughter from it. Like, I don't know. It just... There's not really anything to grab onto here. Like, if it was fun to play, I could forgive the story. If the story was interesting, I could forgive the gameplay, but... Like, there's just not really anything here to really, like, be interested in. And when I'm constantly being chased by a guy while trying to figure out where to use a wheel and a videotape, like, it's just taking away from the, like, oh, I want to solve these puzzles, and being more of a, I just want to get out of here. I want to stop doing whatever I'm doing now. Because the only TV I found is that TV right there, but I can't get to it. So... And I've checked all of these rooms multiple times. I can't seem to find any interactable thing. There's no, like, pipes in here or anything like that. Like, at least he swings slow enough to, like, I can dodge him, but, like... It's not clear... where I should be going. Like, I think the thing is in here, right? I think the thing I need to fuse the wheel on's in there. But... I'm not sure... how to get in there. That's the problem. So... and like I said, I wouldn't mind trying to, like, figure it out if I wasn't constantly being chased by a guy who can teleport between floors, essentially. Because it's like he doesn't stay on the second floor. So... and as soon as I come to the second floor, he shows up in the hallway that I need to go to. He'll show up, like, right here. Yeah, my internet went out. And I'm currently stuck in the game. Can you go over here? Yep. Yeah. Because somewhere in these rooms, I'm missing some sort of interactable. Interesting enough, he doesn't come in here. Like, we can get him to back off if we come in here, but, like, that's it. But I'm not sure... I'm not even sure where he goes from here, to be honest.
Something's glistening in the sink.
So this is the problem. I need to get this thing out of the sink, which means I need to run the water. The only way to run the water, I'm guessing, is to use the water wheel. I can't use the water wheel because I can't get into the room where I'm guessing I need to use that. Because there's a ladder in here, and that didn't look like a ladder. Okay, sure. Is he also going to be on this floor? Oh god, I gotta read about Clayton Cook. Town citizens kept secret for many years, nothing hidden, eventually revealed. Many of you know this man as Preacher Clayton. Summer of '98, fishing in the forest lake, falling star, piece of meteorites, essence of the universe, fairy tale, I don't care.
Robbie, go ahead. Do you copy? Robbie, do you copy? Come in. Oh, fuck. It seems like there's no connection.
Okay, so we found where we're supposed to go. I'm gonna die up here because of this stupid...
What the fuck did you want to bite?
This stupid gun system too, dude. Like... Lust. Hey, it's a box from Resident Evil 7.
This place looks like a burial ground. Fucking cultists. I hope you burn in hell.
Okay, here's the TV. I'm guessing once we put the videotape in, it'll probably spit out a key or something stupid.
Has the recording started?
Yes, Professor. Speak to the camera.
So, let's start. Today's lecture is devoted to iron chloride. The substance has a wide application range. It is used in chemical production, radio engineering, and smithery. Furthermore, the substance can be used to research secret or historical archival records. It is used as a chemical developer or a so-called invisible ink. However, today we will discuss how to make a ferric chloride solution in a laboratory environment. So, to prepare the solution, we should mix the following components in strict sequence. Iron turnings,
Okay.
hydrochloric acid, hydrogen
That's how you spell
peroxide,
hydrogen.
distilled water.
Okay.
The solution should be carefully mixed to obtain the best effect.
Well, if I have to remember that, I am going to blow myself up.
Now get some rest.
Right. They really thought they were cooking with this game, huh?
Calm down, and I'll calm you, bitch. I'll kill every motherfucker who gets in my way.
Okay. Ah, look. Look at what this is. Oh, wait, where did this... Oh, this ladder probably takes us back to the first floor, which is going to be behind that door that we couldn't open, I guess. Ah, dang it, dude. Why is this... And then he's gonna clobber me to death. This game is really bad, dude. Really, really bad. Really, really bad. Like... They should have a distinct attack animation, right? And then... when they attack, that's when they do damage, and then it should have, after the wind-up, there should be a delay. Like, this is basic game programming that this game is failing at. That's the problem. And whenever you load... See, look at my health. Here, I'll just show you. Look at this. Every time I'm in contact with an enemy, I'm losing health. And then when they swing, you lose even more health. So, like, you're actually taking double damage. Constantly. And whenever I load, my weapon is not loaded. Which is even crazier. So it's like if you load, you have to equip your weapon. Like it's just. Oh, dumb dude. Okay, so this is. Ah. Okay. So what did he say? He said it was iron. I don't even remember what he said. Iron. I know hydrogen peroxide was in there. Distilled water. And hydrochloric acid. Which, I don't remember what hydrochloric acid is. I think it's this one, because that would be hydrogen and chlorine. Time to blow ourselves up. Is that right? Guess I was wrong. Okay, so... Do I have to get it in the correct order? Maybe this is hydrochloric acid. I'm guessing it'll tell me when I get it right. So I guess I have to get it in the right order. Okay, I know it was iron, and I know water was last. So, I think this is hydrochloric acid. So it's hydrochloric acid, hydrogen peroxide, and then he said distilled water, which this is just water. Okay, you had to get it in the right order. Okay. I didn't need that. I already knew the numbers. Oh, there's a 1 in there. Wait, 1? 1? It was 8. Okay, that didn't make sense, but sure. Enjoying the game? I'm not. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I'm not. That was 1. This was an 8. Ow. Look, he took a third of our health with one swing. That's too much, man. Too much.
Looks like the key's been washed down the pipes.
Too much. Ugh. Okay, I do have a heal. What I thought, but... So now I'm wondering, is this to the front door or is it to that side door? Door. Dr. Mayer's office? By the way, that puzzle is basically just a puzzle from Silent Hill. There's a rubber ball. Oh look, he took another third of our health. There's a rubber ball puzzle, and I don't remember. I think it's Silent Hill 1. That is not the keyhole for that key, by the way. Two, 3, 5, 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. How am I supposed to know the order of this? And then this guy's gonna kill me. He's still hunting. Wait, can he not come in here? Oh, he can't. Okay. At least that's nice. Hey, Jason. Okay. So 2, 3, 6, 5, 8. But it also said 1, so I don't know. Oh, is that what the map was for? The map was telling us the order? Oh, the map was telling us the order. I wish you could go up and down on the map. Okay, so what number is in the wash closet? 3. Okay. So the second number... Okay, now I see. Now I see. So the second number is 3. So it's 3. The fifth number... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, so the fifth number is whatever's in that. Whoop. Random horror games. We're doing some indie horror games. This was gifted to me. Okay, it's 6. Oh, this guy's gonna wreck us. Yep, we're gonna die. Okay, so the fifth number is 6. It actually doesn't matter now. What number? This is the third number. So this would be 2. And then we just need to take the elevator. Doesn't matter if we die. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of indie horror stuff. The Crypt Community Raid Train starts tomorrow. Okay, so the first number is in here and the fourth number is in there. But we won't really need anything but the first number. Of course, this jabroni is going to come out of here. Maybe not. Okay, this number is... What is this number? I don't remember where this number was. Oh, it's 5. Okay. So we can actually just let him kill us. So this was the first number, right? 5. So that means the last one is 8. Okay, so we have the... You really not going to come in here? I give you a perfect chance to kill me, and you just, like, go away. There you go. Kill me. So... I was gonna say, Jason, you know you can talk about stuff other than streaming, right? You know? You can talk about life. How's it going? How's work? Family? Friends? Thoughts on life, favorite pizza toppings. We were talking about donuts earlier. What's your favorite type of donut? 5, 3, 2, 8, 6. There we go. Finally out of the hospital. Fast food today. See? There you go. What did you have? Well, we love talking about food here. Oh, leave me alone. What do you have today?
Hello?
Wendy's, nice. What's your Wendy's order like?
Daddy! Daddy, help me! They want to kill me!
Amy? Amy, where are you, sweetie?
I'm hiding at Wilson's farm.
Not Wilson's
I saw
farm.
that you were taken to the hospital, but then monsters came there.
I usually go for Baconators.
Decided
I like
to
the
bring us to a
Baconators from
cave on the
Wendy's.
outskirts of the town. But I've managed to
Yeah,
escape.
see, you know what's
I'm
up.
very scared.
Baconators. That's what it's about.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Daddy, they're here. They're looking for me.
Amy, keep out of sight and wait for me. I'm coming.
Now we get to the second half of this game, which is also going to drive me insane.
Amy!
So we got to go to the farm. Alright. Do we have a map of this area? No, not yet. Probably over here or something. Oh yeah, I forgot they steal all of your ammo whenever you enter a new area. Which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Rifle cartridges, nice. So we're gonna get an assault rifle too. That's what this game needed, more guns and into this terrible combat. Oh cool, another map, I guess. Okay, so we're in this bottom right area. But what's your go-to fast food? Is it Wendy's or is there other places you like to go? Assault rifle. It's funny, like the problem with this game is they've given us a shotgun and an assault rifle very quickly. But the zombies go down in 2 headshots. So the problem isn't the combat, like, being difficult. It's the problem that the shooting is garbage. Like, it's the problem that he, like, shakes like crazy. Like, it's got this, like, weird sway. Look how he's aiming, by the way. He's aiming to the right, even though I'm aiming forward. Like, God. Yeah, M16. That's what I needed. That's gonna make it so much better. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I like McDonald's fries too. Yeah, but I think leave me alone.
Would you know by any chance how to get into the catacombs?
She isn't there. You need to go to the church.
There's a gold rabbit hole.
The kids in there, and they're feeding
My go-to is Burger King though.
There is not much time left. You need to stop him. To do this, you have to steal the stone from Clayton and stop the flow. Only then can you kill Kalungu. While he feeds on their souls, he's invincible.
Amy's there?
Invincible.
Devouring her soul?
If you look into this, you might have more fun with it than I am.
Everything can still be fixed if you hurry. Listen carefully. To get onto the church grounds, you will need 3 masks. The Mask of Sadness you will find in the clock tower at the
Clock
city
tower.
cemetery. The Mask of Happiness you will
Hotel.
find in the hotel. The guardian of this mask is crazy about puzzles, and maybe you'll be able to make a deal with him. To receive the Mask of Fear,
Construction site.
you need to offer up a sacrifice. There is is an abandoned altar of
Like
the
Subway.
construction site. Some cult
When they added
members
the
used to
boss
gather
in Subway, I like it. It's a meatball, but it's got
Their secret
pepperoni.
way
It's like
of
wrapped in
life.
pepperoni. I like the boss.
Sacrifice? Where the fuck would I get a sacrifice?
Think of something. If all else fails, you can just steal the pig from the house of Hopkins the butcher. He is a real psycho. If you decide to go there, then be careful. He is very dangerous. Try to distract him and quietly steal the pig.
All right, I understand. I feel the night ahead will be fun.
Over and out.
Yeah, my go-to is probably Burger King. They have that trio deal, which is what I usually do. I do 2 of the original chicken sandwiches, but I do it plain. I have them throw on some cheese, and then I get some chicken fries. $7 plus tax. It's not bad. Usually pretty filling. Pretty filling. So, but yeah, Subway's pretty good. I usually get the boss from there, and then oh, you're allergic to the seeds? Oh, the sesame seeds? Yeah, I could see that. That would definitely be a reason to avoid it. Pizza's always a good go-to. What kind of pizza toppings do you like? I always like finding out people's pizza toppings because I used to work at Domino's back in high school. What's your go-to pizza toppings?
Wanna eat me? Yeah? This is starting. It's good that I didn't have breakfast.
Yeah, because see, the problem with this game is totally that I needed
Well,
more
your
guns.
manners.
Okay. He said the hotel. That definitely says motel. Those are 2 different things. Pepperoni and sausage. Okay, yeah. I'm a big meat fan myself, so I could definitely dig that. I usually just go... Like, I have yet to find a place that does, like, really good multi-cheese. Usually, like, when they do, like, any sort of, like, cheddar or something, the cheddar usually overwhelms any sort of other cheeses. But... And Domino's super overcooks their 5 cheese. Like, it's real bad. I usually go, we got a place here called Marco's. And I usually go for their Magnifico, their pepperoni Magnifico. It's just like 2 types of pepperoni. Just a lot of 2 types of pepperoni. Room number 5. And that's usually my go-to. Or that, or the pepperoni melt, which is just a lot of pepperoni with a bunch of cheese on top of it. What am I looking at right now?
Traveler, many years ago, I died in this hotel. This is where my death mask is hidden. If you solve my 3 riddles,
Okay.
I will give it to you. But if you make a mistake, this hotel will get a new mask.
Alright, 3 riddles, huh?
Tell me the name of the girl who was burned and sacrificed by the members of an ancient order. These events allowed the evil to enter the town, and it plunged
You're
into
asking me
darkness.
about
And now,
an
Mr.
objectively
Town of the Hill
better
sits
game.
calmly under a golden
So-
hush.
This is something you should never do. If you're going to design a game with riddles, I know what the answer is. It's Alessa. You should never do this, because if someone is coming into your game and they're newer to horror, right? They wouldn't know the answer to this, right? They're not going to know Alessa is the girl from Silent Hill, right? It's the only name that kind of stands out of these if you're counting them by like commonality. But like Misty Town on the hill, the town is actually not on a hill. That's not why it's called Silent Hill. But it's don't expect people to have outside knowledge when you're gonna design a riddle. A riddle needs to be self-contained, right? Think of Sphinx riddles. Sphinx riddles are riddles that are like, you know, I have a mouth, but no words come out. What am I? A river, right? That kind of thing.
This is the correct answer. Tell me, what is the name of the Lord of the Worlds who sleeps on top of the underwater city on the bottom of the Pacific Ocean? But when the stars align just right, the city rises and an ancient god is freed.
Your mother. It's Cthulhu, but I mean, technically it could be Neptune, depending on what you're what you're reading.
This is the correct answer.
Good thing it's not timed, yeah.
What is the name of the town where most of the inhabitants suddenly disappeared? And the ones who remained left the town in fear.
Just leave me alone.
Is the correct
Just leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Just leave me alone. Oh, man. Alright, we're looking for number 5. We should probably check the other one for, like, ammo, though, yeah. Thing it's not timed. Those were not difficult questions, but if you're gonna design riddles, make sure that they're self-contained. It's with any puzzle, right? You can't expect any player to have outside knowledge. Death mask. Nothing like good old cultural appropriation. And everyone's good at solving riddles too. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with puzzles, right? Like, just know that, like, people are probably gonna get stuck on them. And be prepared for that to be a sticking point. But you want to make sure that there's something that are solvable within your game. Okay, so we need to go here for one. And he said the other one was the butcher's house, which is on the way. Record a vid. I'm gonna look. I mean, I like struggling on puzzles and stuff, as long as the struggle feels like it's skill-based, right? Like, if I feel like I'm legitimately solving a puzzle, that's fine. But if it feels like... But if it feels like I'm not solving a puzzle, I'm playing it... Jesus Christ. If I'm just doing something that is like meant to slow me down, that's when I feel like they're just there wasting my time. That's when I have a problem. And you can tell, like, when you play games enough, you can tell what's filler and what's not. It becomes pretty obvious. Okay, construction site was the other one, so there should be a mask here somewhere. I'm guessing it's probably up at the top. But we're gonna check around, make sure we have some ammo. Okay. God.
Bitch!
And wire cutters. Okay, well, guessing we'll need those for something. guessing we'll need them for wires, but I mean, those are technically not wire cutters, they're bolt cutters.
God rest your soul.
Wire cutters are actually quite small, because wires themselves are not very big. Oh. I also saw someone creeping on over here. But I mean, I don't mind looking up solutions to stuff if I know it's gonna help move things along. Okay, so oh, he said we needed a sacrifice. That's what it was. Okay, so we have to bring the pig here to get that mask. But when it comes to puzzles, like how long it takes someone to solve a puzzle and stuff like that is going to be like very variable, right? Like there's some people that are going to figure it out in 5 minutes. There's some people that are going to take 2 hours. It's just how people figure it out. Now, I will say there is a little bit of variance, more or less variance now, because people that stream do content. Beefsteaks is a bloody maniac. Yes, okay, cool. Because, you know, people that stream, like, or mostly people that stream, but, like, you know, they can get assistance from chat and all of that stuff, so it's just like, okay, well, now you don't have to, you know, worry about looking stuff up sometimes, because they'll be like, hey, I found the solution, it's XYZ, you know. Okay, so we need a key to the cage, which I'm guessing it's in the house. See where it goes, and if I don't want to use it, burn this. And see, look, the thing is I don't usually view it as cheating. Like, I just at this point see it as like, hey, I want to keep playing the game, and I'm stuck, so I'm just gonna move forward. Because, like, we didn't call them cheat guides, right? We called them strategy guides. So, like, is using a strategy guide cheating? You know? Now, if you're using a cheat code, like infinite lives or infinite ammo, that's different, right? But in a strategy guide, it's like, hey, if you use fire here, or the solution to this puzzle is XYZ, like, it's not really cheating. You're just doing the thing. Right. Nice. So, I don't know. That's kind of my view on it. I know people might disagree, but I personally don't view it as cheating. Like, as a content creator, I would rather not spend, like, if I really am stuck and no one can figure it out, I would rather spend or just look it up and move on than spend an extra 2 hours trying to figure it out. Now, if it's a game that's like built around puzzles, I will struggle for that extra time. Oh god. Speaking of puzzles, my least favorite kind of puzzle, sliding puzzles. This needs to go up. Okay. Let's see. So... I hate sliding puzzles. They are by far the weakest and my least favorite type of puzzle. You see the horrible... Oh yeah, that they're raising the Game Pass price? Yeah, I did see that. Why do some games like... I mean, the thing with sliding puzzles is they're really easy to make, and they follow, like, all follow the same logic, so, like, a lot of games will fall on these as, like, their main puzzles. All they have to do is add or subtract the amount of things. Like, it's like, okay, this is a 3x3, then we'll do, like, a 4x4 or whatever, right? Like, it's just... Again, these are my least favorite types of puzzles. Trying to... This needs to go over there. This needs to go up. Trying to figure out where... No, that needs to stay over there. Can't figure out where the open spot's supposed to be. Can't tell if it's supposed to be here, or... That goes there, that goes there. If this is here, hold on. Okay, I think... Yeah. I think this is supposed to be the open spot, right? Yeah, so this is probably the open spot. So with that logic in mind... I don't want to move the hand up. I want this over, that down, this over, that down, that over. Crap, I moved this eye over here. If this was over here, that would have been it. I forgot I moved that over there. Okay, let's rotate. Alright. Usually used for pack blocks. Well, Crazy Butcher is definitely going to show up now, right? Like... He said sneak in and get the key. Front door was not open before. Was it? No, that's how we got in. Yeah, never mind. Sometimes short. Yeah, it's again. It depends on the starting point of the sliding puzzle. It depends on what the end point is. I think there's like a range. I can't remember. I think there's supposed to be like a range. Every sliding puzzle, like. Yep, there he is. Yeah, just take the whole pig. Stick the pig in our pockets. Like, I think depending on how many pieces there are, there's like... Okay, oh. Oh, he has ghosts with him? That's interesting. This is a boss fight, I guess. Wow. This is so stupid. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Grab the shotgun shells, please. Thank you. Okay. Big man gone. Back to the construction site. So we can sacrifice the pig. Where's the entrance? There it is. But yeah, there's supposed to be, like, I think a certain amount of moves you can do any of the sliding puzzles in. It's like 8 to 15 or something like that, I think. I don't remember. It's been a long time. We haven't really, like, done a puzzle, like, specific game in a very long time. We used to do... There was one time where we did, like, a bunch of them all in one go, but... Alright. Here's your pig. There's our mask. Perform the sacrificial ritual. Alright, so the last place we needed to go was... It was construction site, hotel, and then graveyard, I think is what he said. But, I don't know, like, I like using my brain, I like solving puzzles. I think the issue I have is when the puzzles are, like, a secondary thought, they tend to be, like, haphazardly designed or jokingly designed, and then they end up being kind of unfun to interact with. And then, you know,
Fuck, did you want to bite?
Come on, dude.
Can't fucking calm down? Then I'll calm, bitch.
Is this arcade actually open?
Look who's here, Elvis.
Of course it's her.
And alive at that.
Old hag. Does your raven have nothing else to say? Or do I have to go and find something else for him to eat?
He isn't hungry. Just says that you smell of burnt flesh. That means that soon your ass will be cooked.
Tell him that I can rip his feathers out for these jokes. All right, I have to go.
Okay. But I saw some, like, interactive one. There it is. It depends. What does it depend on? Children's painting. Okay, so got some ammo. Cool environments. Sure. I'll be honest, I'm struggling to find any real redeeming qualities with this game. The shooting's clunky, the story is not very well put together. Like, I could forgive the voice acting. At least it has voice acting. A lot of games don't have that. I'm fine with that. You know, kudos to the voice actors for giving it a go. Again, I just worried that the voice actor for this guy really strained his vocals. Hopefully he's okay. Or they're okay. The town, I guess it's supposed to give off a Silent Hill vibe since we obviously got that reference.
Wanna eat me? Yeah? Too bad I'm too tough.
But like this shooting is really bad.
Well, where are your men? Take that, bitch.
And like saying a one-liner every single time we kill something, like, especially repeating yourself, it's not where it's at, man. It's not where it's at. Okay, so this is how we have to get in there. Oh, okay, so the bolt cutters are for the other... Okay, they're for the middle area, not for that area. I thought that was the other way around. Okay. That's fine. We know where we're going now, at least. Shotgun shells. Gun reload, even though the shotgun is the worst weapon, even though classically shotguns are usually the best weapon in games. This game has turned that on its head. Not wire cutters. Alright, so somewhere in here is...
Try this, you beast. like it? Bitch! Say hello to my granny.
Somewhere in here is the last mask we're looking for.
God rest your soul.
It's going to be a puzzle. Doesn't matter how long life. Okay. Image lock. Okay, so we need a 5 image code. I'm guessing somewhere in this graveyard are 5 images. Fun. Hopefully they're obvious, like the numbers were. Are they on the back of these tombstones? Nope. Okay. Looks like we got a bird or an origami. Oh, we're gonna have to put them in age order, I would guess. Alright, so we got JS, who was 6 and has a cross. So we're going to put him in age order. Okay. Wow, you are. Okay, we have RP, who was... what is that? That's 5'8", so 58, right? Yeah, 58, and you are, I'm gonna say origami. Not gonna try to draw the stupid thing. Alright, we have GB, who was, what's that, 72, who was mountains. We need 5, so we can't leave until we find them. Okay, we got AP, who was 24, and they are skull and crossbone. Okay, we need one more, which is you, and you are AC. How old are you? 20... No, less than that. What is that? Got my pencils. Lead is not getting... There we go. That would be, what, 16? So that'd be 16. Yeah, 16. And you are the... We'll just draw a star. It's a weird star, but it's a star. Technically just 2 squares, but okay. So that means you're first, you're second, you're third, you're fourth, and you're fifth. Okay. We got the code. See, like that puzzle? That puzzle's not bad. I like that puzzle. So the first one is across. The second one is the square. The third one is the skull and crossbones. The fourth one is the origami. And the fifth one is the mountains. Of course. How long you live matters. Oh, cool, he's got saw blades. Oh, those explode. Great. This is... See, and this is how they ruin it, right? They take something that's not too bad, which is the puzzle, and they ruin it with an absolutely abysmal combat sequence. Oh, this game didn't have difficulty settings. Oh, Christ. So there. First aid kit. That's the last mask. Alright. There should have been ammo all over this place, given that it was full of zombies and stuff. That's another thing, like, if you're gonna force combat with bosses and stuff, every good survival horror has like ammo and health and stuff pickups before a boss fight. But like a single health pickup right there is not... That's not good. It's not a good design choice. This should have been like littered. Also, having manual saves would be very good, but as we've established, I have nothing good to say about this game, so... And something tells me we still have a whole nother section of this game to go. Because I have a feeling this area is not the last area. The entrance to the church grounds is now open. Cool. Can't wait to... Oh, are these the kids that they're doing the ritual with for Dunlugu, or whatever his name is? Dunlugu. See, like, every bench here should have ammo on it, and healing and stuff, because I'm guessing I'm going to have to fight somebody. I've been spotted? Since when is that a thing? What? I guess I just needed to steal the stone, is what they said? Can't see the flashlight, but he can... Just gonna take that stone right on out of here. And then cutscene. Yep. Oh look, another boss fight. With that guy. Nice. Can I get you to like... Ah. That's what I thought. Oh cool, you can teleport. That's frankly unnecessary. Like that is so stupid, dude. That's so stupid. It's like, I know how to make this unfair. Make him teleport right in front of you and explode for some reason. Okay. All of the kids are taking... Why are there just... Does he drop meteorites? Okay, all the kids... Can I... Oh, I can damage him now. That's what it is. He drops meteorites, which is kind of hilarious, honestly. Oh, he summons an army of zombies, too. That's... I'm gonna die. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Remember, every time you touch something, you take damage. So every instance of damage, or every instance of me touching a zombie, I take damage, right? So, every instance of touching him, I take damage. Like... this is the worst design combat I have played in a very long time. Because he teleports right in front of you, which puts him in contact with you, right? So when he does that, you basically lose a third of your health immediately. So like, say, he didn't even swing at me. He just touched me. So basically what's happening here, from a game design standpoint, what's supposed to happen is... I get hit by a meteorite. What's supposed to happen is you're supposed to have a thing, in a simplest form, you're supposed to have a thing called a check or a flag, right? So there should be a flag or a check that basically checks to see if he's swinging, right? And if he's swinging, then I should take damage. Otherwise, not, right? But what's happening is they have it to where, essentially, if he is touching me, he is always doing damage. And this is for everything, right? So every monster, every swing, everything, right? So, and with his teleport, again, he basically pops up in front of you, which means that he's guaranteed to do damage to you. And when he takes 1/3 of your HP when he touches you, you die. So yeah. This is actually a very poorly designed game. And it's funny, because I could actually tell you how to fix it. But I love how they give us handgun ammo. Yep, see. Oh, Lord. What's funny is this is probably not even the end of the game. So I need him to teleport. Oh. See, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to, like, bait him around to bait him into teleport so that way I can save a child, right? So I have to, like, wait. It seems like his teleport is on a timer. Okay, that's an unfortunate hit. He's gonna teleport. Yep. So if I can get his timing down, he should teleport now. Yep. Close enough. And now. Yep. Yeah. You just gotta get his teleport timings down. It's not that big of a deal. I've definitely had to deal with worse AI. The meteorites are kind of silly, though. Okay, he's gonna teleport. Yep. Okay, and teleport. Yep. Now, if I run backwards, does he always... Okay, he does. Oh, there's the zombies. Yeah, okay, so I can bait him into teleporting in front of me at all times, which gives me time to do my own thing. There we go. Beat the villain in a dishonest
Put
fight.
the girl on the ground and lift your hands up.
My name is Sean Turner, Sergeant. This is my daughter. I need help.
Don't make me repeat myself. Just give me a reason and I swear I'll knock your head off.
All right. This is some kind of misunderstanding. You don't see what's happening here? I killed all these freaks.
What the hell are you saying, you sick bastard? The whole town is littered with corpses. As for you, you can be sure that there is an electric chair in your future. Murray calling the sheriff department. Do you copy?
Affirmative. This is the sheriff. Murray.
We get a bad ending.
We got him, sir. This freak slaughtered the entire town.
Good job. Waiting for you at the station, Sergeant. Over and out.
Resting, Sean.
Who are you supposed to be?
Ah, so
Only
please tell
an
me that
old
scene.
friend.
Robbie? So it's you. I saw you in town.
I'm here to rescue your ass.
I don't fucking understand anything. I killed the creature with the hat. Amy was in my arms. But the cops concluded that I shot up the whole town.
That's correct, Sean. They're all dead. You killed monsters, but they were people that were possessed by them. Turns out that killing one kills the other. There is no other way.
Fucking hell. You're also from there. Who are you?
Sean, haven't you understood yet? I am you, but from another reality. And if I am still here, that means nothing is over.
Oh god, there's more to this
Let's go.
game.
We have a lot of work ahead of us.
Why is there more to this game? Ah, there's not more to this game. Playing Rabbit Hole, created by two translators. Biohazard.club. Okay. Wait, is there not more to this game? Is that really the end? Is there supposed to be like a Rabbit Hole 2? I'm confused. I guess maybe they're supposed to be making a sequel. That was a very non-ending. I guess we got the bad ending. Maybe if you don't kill people, you get a good ending? I don't know. Well, we got all the achievements, so I guess that's it. I guess that's the game. Took us almost 4 hours to beat. Almost 4 hours to beat. So, man, boy howdy, that was certainly something. That's certainly something. Well, it would have taken us, I would say, probably 30 minutes or 30 to 45 minutes less if I hadn't got stuck in the hospital section. Because I didn't see the ladder. The ladder did not look like a ladder. It looked like just like two metal things against the wall. So, like, if we found the ladder earlier, we would have got out of the hospital earlier. But hold on, I gotta see, is there actually a sequel to this game, or Story of Henry Bishop, Rabbit Hole, Chapter 1. Is the Story of Henry Bishop? No, that's not the... Okay, I guess that there is no sequel or anything to it. Alright. But that was Rabbit Hole. I'm not going to do a full, like, breakdown, because I don't think there's a whole lot to do here. I'll be honest. Like I said, this game was gifted to me. This game costs... Okay, the game is currently 79 cents. It normally costs $8. I think that's asking too much. It has voice acting, which is more than you get out of a lot of indie games. It has cutscenes, it has unique models. Like, it has a lot of stuff that is going for it. I just think I think the combat would need to be reworked. Like I said, I could actually tell you how to make this combat work from a game design standpoint. like actually work, like from a programming standpoint too. My biggest issue is the combat was very clunky, and for something that, especially in the second half, requires you to fight multiple bosses, you want the combat to be good. The puzzles were okay. Like for a small indie game, I think the puzzles were fine. Of course, it had a sliding puzzle, which basically every game that has puzzles almost assuredly has a sliding puzzle. They're one of the easiest puzzles to program on the planet. The story is not really that intriguing. It is Colt steals children because of some demon. That's the entire thing, and then you fight the demon at the end. I don't really see like they try to make it bigger because they're like, oh, it's interdimensional, but like that doesn't really make sense in the context of anything else, because like they give us the note that say, oh well, our priest found a meteorite and that's of the heavens, and it's like, okay, what does that have to do with the internet? Like there's only one person who really mentions that it's interdimensional, and it's a guy that doesn't talk to anybody in the town, right? And nowhere else is it described that interdimensionality connects until the end, where they're like, yeah, you shot all those people, so the people in our dimension died. That doesn't make sense, because if that's the case, why does Kalungu or whatever have to be in our dimension? Wouldn't he exist in all the dimensions then? Because if there's an equal copy in every dimension of every person, it's just different versions. Wouldn't there be a Kalungu in this dimension, right? Like their own story kind of it gets too twisted in its own lore to make sense. Like it's like at the end, it's like, why wouldn't we just, like, other than the fact that they wanted to leave it open for a sequel, there was no reason why they shouldn't have just let our character leave with Amy, right? Like, if they wanted to do a Rabbit Hole 2, they should have just left Robbie, which obviously Robbie the Rabbit reference to Silent Hill, which that's two references, at the very least, two references to Silent Hill. Obviously, there was a lot more in there. But, like, they should have left Robbie there being, maybe being like, I'm still here. Something's unfinished, right? Like, that should have been, like, the kicker to the sequel. Instead of being like, yeah, we're going to put you in prison for killing an entire town of people. And then Robbie shows up and lets you out. Just out of the blue, lets you out. Like, it's, I don't know. It's very strange. So, like, the story really didn't do a whole lot for it, and because the combat couldn't carry it either, I just don't know. I would definitely not pay $8 for it. For 79 cents, like, I would play most things for 79 cents. Like, in all honesty, like, 79 cents, you can't buy anything for 79 cents anymore. Like, I would recommend, like, a game where you just pet a cat for 2 hours for 79 cents. Like, I don't know, man. Like, for 79 cents, sure, give it a shot. Tell me what you think. But if you're telling me to, like, pay $8 for this, I'm not paying $8 for this. So I would not recommend this at full price. But in the current 90% off deal, sure, 79 cents. Have fun with 4 hours of Rabbit Hole and some clunky combat and a not well put together story. So that's my thoughts on Rabbit Hole. I do apologize that this is 2 parts. I will put both parts. Oh, this is not. Oh, sorry, YouTube. I did not realize that my title was not the right title. People are probably really confused. This says I'm playing Pokemon right now. There we go. Sorry, YouTube. I will make sure that everything is right on YouTube. But thank you for watching over there on YouTube, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. On both YouTube. Oh, I'm clicking all this stuff. Here on Twitch, man, that was a game. That was a game.